You're watching YCN, your local view. Program airtime is underwritten in part by Bar Harbor Bank and Trust. Looking to purchase your dream home, finance your business, or just find a better checking relationship? Our New Hampshire team is here to help you. We make award-winning banking happen every day. Contact us to see how we can help you. Member FDIC.
Welcome to your Yankee Chronicle, the who, what, where, and when show of the Lake Sunapee region. I'm your host, Abby Peel. Today, we are coming to you from Bubba's Bar and Grill on beautiful Newbury Harbor. Did someone say we're having a lot of fun here? Yep, that's Bubba Williams and Heather Skeie, the new owner that carries on the tradition that started nearly 15 years ago. This week, we'll hear from Kathy Lowe, whose unique artwork is hanging until the end of the month at Grounds in New London. Laura Kessler and Kristie Howe will preview Newport Opera House Events, including the annual Winter Carnival Pageant coming up in February. We'll hear about Pine Hill Cross Country Ski Area. And we'll close with Carly Bascom, the Executive Director of the New England Healing Sports Association, about their mission and an upcoming fundraising event. But first, these messages from the good local businesses that are underwriting today's show. Remember, buying local is an important way to sustain the communities and the programs we all love.
This program is supported by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with roots going back much further as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications.
Welcome back to your Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel. The Center for the Arts promotes the arts in our region in many ways. One of those ways is the series of micro-galleries that feature local artists. Hanging at Grounds until the end of January is the unique photography of Kathy Lowe. Tell us about it, Kathy.
So I was born into a theatrical, artsy family, circus and vaudeville people. And my dad was a singer, my mother was a circus performer. And my Uncle Tom is my biggest inspiration. My dad's brother, he was a singer-songwriter and playwright, and we were in many of his plays growing up in South Sutton, New Hampshire. What we are going to see today are my petroflexions. It's a word that I coined. Petra is part of petroglyph and reflection, and I put petroglyph and reflection together and made petroflexion, because when I first found these amazing images from the earth, it looked like a petroglyph, but it wasn't quite a petroglyph. I knew it wasn't. I knew it was a reflection. And I have the very first one that I took here. And I found this while I was in a boat, not going very fast, in a canyon, in Glen Canyon in Utah. And I dropped my hat in the boat, and I bent down to pick up my hat, and I looked sideways, and I saw that image. Now, what you're seeing now is the image vertically, because all of my images I find horizontal in earth, where something reflects in water, and I take the picture. But then I take the picture because when I did look there, I found a face or some interesting image that if I turned it up vertical, the way I saw it horizontal, then I could present it to you and show you something really fascinating. So I wanted to explain how I get some of these various colors, like there's almost every color of the rainbow happening. I use simple Photoshop. I don't add any color. What I do is I take my picture in, it's all digital, and I just boost all of the saturation to see what's possible. And this is a rainbow heart. And that's just a twig in the water that is curled up, and when the curled twig reflects, it makes the heart. It's so lovely, and I I just get so excited about these. Every time I see one, you know, and the light is right and the water is still and everything is perfect and there's an amazing face or something. There's no other feeling I have in my life, in my whole existence, other than that magical, aha, oh my, oh, I got, whoa. I just get this childlike wonder every time I see them. So this mask, she's called Madame Russell, and the image comes from Russell Pond between South Sutton and Bradford. This is Madame Russell on Russell Pond. And I'm going to turn this image. This is the way I saw it in nature, and the whole width here is probably the width of 3 cars. So it's very, very wide. And it's rock, and it's sticks, and it's greenery, and it's trees. And when I turn it up like this, which I do to all my photographs, you see the image of her. She's kind of sad, maybe there's tears. She's got a slight frown, but she's very stoic with a fancy hairdo. But this is Madame Russell, and it felt like she needed to come alive, as did many of my images over time, and I created this mask with the help of Mark Raganese. He helped me build the first mask. And I have a performance art that I do called Petriflections Live, A Chance Awakening. And I have 6 costumes and masks that I created to match certain images. And I'll be doing that performance at Colby this winter. So you can watch for that appearing in the black box up at Colby. So there's 95 images in this book. So it's lovely just to see all the different types of petriflections that have come into my world and now can come into your world. And then during COVID, when I needed something to do, I had set up this children's book prototype years and years ago, and I kind of played with it now and then I thought, you know, here's a good project to do. And I had a friend, Elaine Cox from George's Mills, who is a wonderful artist, illustrator, and she worked on this with me. But it really explains the reflection concept in a accessible way for children. So it's about my son, Tomer, who discovers the creatures in the natural world, and then they come alive for him, and he makes friends. So for more information about my work and these books and my images and my music, you can go to KathyLoweMusic.com. That's Kathy with a K.
Thank you, Kathy. Kathy is a musician, a photographer, sound healer, drum circle facilitator, and so much more. And to learn more about the micro galleries and other efforts of the Center for the Arts, you can visit their website, centerfortheartsnh.org. When we return, Laura Kessler and Kristie Howe will give us a rundown of all the events coming to the stage at the Newport Opera House. Stay with us as we thank another local business for the underwriting support of our programming.
This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating.
Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel. There is so much to do in our region in the winter. One of the longest running events in our country is in our own backyard, the Newport Winter Carnival. One of the mainstays of it every year is the annual pageant. Laura Kessler and Kristie Howe will tell us about the pageant and other upcoming events on the Newport Opera House calendar. Ladies?
Well, thank you for coming over and finding out what is going on for part of our 24-25 season. I'm delighted to let you know that once again we are having our annual Newport Winter Carnival Pageant, and that will be on Friday, February 14th at 7 p.m. here at the Opera House.
This year's pageant the theme is Wild West Country Fest. We're really excited about that. It's going to be lots of cowgirls and boots and flannel, and we're really embracing the Wild West Country theme. We have 11 queen contestants this year. Those are juniors and seniors in the Newport School District area, so the surrounding towns as well. They come and they participate in this process to learn different skills like fundraising, communication, public speaking, interview skills, and generally just boost their confidence levels in different things. It ends up being a really collaborative event, so we do have a winner at the end, but between now and then, the girls are practicing together a couple times a week and really supporting one another, which is why I like to do it. It's really cool to see them grow and change throughout the process. We also have second graders who participate in the pageant. Those are our princes and princesses, and those little guys have a lot of energy right now. It's been really cold out, so without recess, they come into the Opera House for practices and see a wide open space and go a little nuts. But that's all part of the fun. They're learning dances, they're also doing fundraising, and they are so nervous and so excited to talk on stage. We practiced with the microphones for the first time today, and it's really funny to hear yourself on a microphone for the first time. So it takes a little bit of getting used to. It'll all come together, and for show night, we hope to put on a really good show. It takes a bunch of people to come together to put on a show like this. We have the people who volunteer their time and come and spend their time working to make all of this happen. So we have people behind the scenes, we have people in the office helping organize things and track paperwork. We have our sponsors who we could not do this without. The community comes together every year for this event. It's a fundraiser for the Opera House, and it's more importantly in my mind is that it's providing scholarships to people who win any type of prize the night of the show. So each of those comes with some sort of winnings that can go towards helping further their education. That's a really big part of it, and sponsors make that possible. So they're truly making a big difference by helping. Dance Arts Academy they are just rock stars. Ashley Rowley from Dance Arts Academy choreographs our Prince and Princess dance, and they come in and teach it and work with the kiddos. Miss Ashley is incredible. We also have Nicole Galloway, who is the choreographer for the Queen contestants. They'll do an opening dance too. We've got Lindsay Hewat, who is the assistant director. She helps with just about everything you can imagine, and the list goes on and on. We've got stage manager and just tons and tons and tons of people come together to make it all happen. So it's a community effort, community show, community talent. It's a lot of fun, and we hope that everybody's able to come and enjoy it.
Following night, we're having a Winter Carnival dance. We're having the Conniption Fits here. It'll be a 21 and over dance starting at 8 p.m. on Saturday, February 15th. Now, the following week, on Wednesday, February 19th, we are absolutely very delighted and excited that we are going to be putting together Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, which will be produced here by the Newport Opera House Association on the Charles H. Massey stage. Auditions will be on Wednesday, February 19th, so please follow our Facebook page and our website for more information about this. But in addition to it being performed here on the Charles H. Massey Community Theater stage, I'm delighted to let you know that Charles Massey will be designing our set and also be acting as a consultant to the director. And the show will be directed by myself and co-director Don Boxwell. We are thrilled about this. The show will be May 9th, 10th, and 11th, 2025. So absolutely put this on your calendars. And we're so looking forward to people coming out to audition for this and also to having audiences come to see this fabulous, magical performance. In March 14th and 15th, St. Patrick's Day weekend, the annual Dancing with the Newport Stars is going to be here again on our stage. We're partnering with the Newport Area Chamber of Commerce for this, and we're very excited about this year's stars who will be revealed in the very near future. April 6th, on Sunday, April 6th, we're having the 3rd annual Taste of Sullivan County here. And we've had it for 2 years previously, and it's a wonderful way for you to come in and to meet people who are from different dining establishments or farms, breweries. We also have a musician that will be playing, and it's just a wonderful afternoon. So again, take a look at our website and our Facebook page for when the tickets for this event will be going on sale. And then following that, on Saturday, May 17th, the Newport Opera House Association is putting together a day bus trip over to the New Hampshire and Vermont seacoast. But more specifically, we're going to be going to see a matinee performance of a musical at the Gunpowder Playhouse in Maine, to see the first musical of the season there. We are very excited about this day trip and hope that you will be among one of the 56 people that will be able to get a seat on our bus to travel over there. For more information, please go to our website, newportoperahouse.com, and also like and follow us on Facebook, the Newport Opera House Association. We hope to see you here. As always, please remember that there's a place for you at the Newport Opera House.
Thank you, ladies, and thanks to the Newport community's effort in keeping these events happening. When we come back, we'll hear from Susie Lowe Stockwell at Pine Hill Cross Country Ski Area. But keep viewing your Yankee Chronicle as we hear from another one of the fine businesses that underwrites this show.
This program is supported by the Innertown Record, your weekly hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region of New Hampshire. The Innertown Record.
Can I go to the sleepover?
I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, "No thanks, not my thing."
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel. With some snow cover, it makes us want to get out and on the cross-country ski trails. Tell us what's happening at Pine Hill, Susie.
And we're getting used to the way things are now in the Northeast, and we're adapting. We've got wonderful groomers, and we're grooming almost every day now, which is a real help, and people are really appreciating that. So the conditions are variable sometimes, but we encourage you to look at our website. We have a brand new website, and listing our conditions every day has really been helpful. We've been bringing on the elementary kids from the Kearsarge Regional Elementary System, and we are thrilled to have the New London kids are coming most Fridays, weather permitting. And we're hoping to have the Simons Elementary and Sutton Elementary come for a day. So that's great to really help us encourage the next generation of Nordic enthusiasts, which we all really want to see happen around here. We have brand new equipment that we're excited about. Thanks to Nordic Skater, we were able to add a lot more beautiful skis and boots and poles to our inventory. And it's just great to see people coming here for the first time and not having tried cross-country skiing, and to let them know that they can actually just put a couple bucks in the box and use the loaner equipment, and that's turning on a lot of people. And we're again thankful to Nordic Skater for helping us do that, and we do encourage folks, if you're looking for equipment, to go to Nordic Skater. He's great, he can really fit you up. So we're happy to be in this snow belt around here. We're I think the only area that's a little north of Boston now that has a nice little cross-country ski terrain, and we do seem to get nice snow in this area, so that's a good thing. So come up and enjoy Pine Hill. So the history of Pine Hill is very rich. I actually remember skiing at Norsk, which was maintained at the Lake Sunapee Country Club, and this is again John and Nancy Slosher were key in that. They had that up and managed it. And then when that dispersed, back in 2005, John and Nancy recreated the Pine Hill Ski Club, which took over a lot of the trails that they had already built in the North system. Pine Hill's terrain is very user-friendly. We have most of the trails are blues and greens. We have a little bit of the expert terrain. The benefits of cross-country skiing are phenomenal. It's a total cardio workout, if you want it to be, or it's a beautiful walk in the woods.
So we're very lucky, again, to be able to have John and Nancy with this incredible history that they have, and they are top-notch cross-country skiers, and they teach classic and skating. So Pine Hill Ski Club is located on 220 Mountain Road in New London, and actually covers 20 kilometers, a little over 12 miles of beautiful terrain, thanks to the generosity of 12 landowners in this area who allow us to ski and maintain some of the trails all season long. So we're very fortunate to have this. This is run by an all-volunteer board. We are a membership organization, so that when people buy their season's pass, they are club members and basically can use all of the facilities anytime that they want to. We engage them to help us with the trail maintenance. We have many of them that we call Adopt a Trail volunteers. They help to maintain the trails. They'll walk them during the spring, summer, and fall with us and cut down limbs and gather brush and make sure that we are ready for snow when the snow comes. So a fun sightseeing venture on Pine Hill is to ski around and find all of the moose-scots. There are about 35 of these handmade moose-scots all over the trails with pretty unusual names. Magnuna Moose is sitting alongside the Loner ski system, and we've got a first aid moose right by the trailhead. So if you're interested in just coming for a day, we do have a $15 rate for adults, and children 10 and under are actually free. We have a cash box. This is all on the honor system. You can also use your Venmo. So we're very high tech now. You can go to Venmo and actually pay for your day pass right on site. Well, to get involved and to check out our trail conditions and what's going on, you can check out our website at pinehillskiclub.com. And through that, we also have an email where you can contact us if you'd like to get more involved, and we are always looking for volunteers. We have volunteer groomers, volunteer people who make the signs, volunteer people who cut down the trees. So we want volunteers all the time. We couldn't do this without a key bank of volunteers.
Thanks, Susie. And she would like you to know that dogs are allowed only on the low plains section of the Sundown Trail. Folks should check out the website for conditions. Volunteers are also always needed, which is fun and exercise. I can't wait to get out there. When we return, we'll hear about another snow-related event at Mount Sunapee Resort. But first, words from a local business that makes this show possible with their underwriting gifts. You too can take advantage of the tax-deductible donation to our partner NCTV and secure this local programming for the future in our area.
This program is supported by Main Street Bookends of Warner. For books, toys, games, cards, gifts, and a gallery of local art. Main Street Bookends of Warner.
Welcome back to your Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel. Nessa offers adaptive skiing and snowboarding lessons in the winter and many other activities year-round to all ages and disabilities. Let's hear more from their executive director, Carly Bascom. Hi, Carly.
At New England Healing Sports Association, we serve a multitude of people with disabilities, and we try to get them active and outside in sport and recreation. New Hampshire is home to so many wonderful natural resources, and our job at NESA is to provide access to those resources. So we provide adaptive sports all year long. We've got adaptive skiing, snowboarding, kayaking, paddleboarding, hiking, snowshoeing, you name it. We will happily get folks outside and enjoying sports and recreation. We actually started in 1972 by a group of Vietnam veterans that were coming, they were returning home from war, and they were looking to get back into the sport that they loved. At the time, their focus was skiing. So that's how we started. We started as a ski-only organization for veterans with disabilities. And over time, we have evolved into serving anybody with any disability across year-round sports. There are a lot of different ways that NESA gets our funding. We always accept monetary donations from community members, from businesses. We also write a lot of grants, and we also get a lot of business sponsorships. One of the things that we have coming up is our annual Ski and Ride-a-thon fundraiser, which is our largest fundraiser of the year. This year, our goal is to raise $70,000 for the event. And essentially what it is it's a day of fun. It's a day of getting outside, skiing, snowboarding. People will collect pledges and try to ski as many runs as possible. The competition runs from Saturday, February 1st from 9 to noon. And afterwards, after everybody gets as many ski runs as possible, we'll have a barbecue lunch. We've also got a raffle and a silent auction, all kinds of fun, full day packed fun. And we're just looking, again, to raise money for our cause. We actually just hosted the New England Winter Sports Clinic for veterans with disabilities. We had about 52 veterans attend the event where the whole week long, they learned to ski, they learned to snowboard, they did all different kinds of activities. Sled hockey was one of them, pickleball, cardio drumming. This is really just an event to bring together the camaraderie of veterans, introduce them to maybe something new, maybe something that they haven't tried, but also maybe it's a time for them to fine-tune their skiing skills or their snowboarding skills. And we really, really had a great week. It was awesome. We're so lucky to be home to the New England Winter Sports Clinic for veterans with disabilities. For folks that want to get involved in the Ski and Ride-a-thon event on February 1st, all you have to do is go to our website, which is nehsa.org. Scroll over to events and you'll see Ski and Ride-a-thon 2025. Click on that and there will be all kinds of information about how to sign up, how to collect pledges, how to support the event. We also always are accepting volunteers for all of our events, and that is certainly one of them. And then just in general, for those that are looking to get more active in our organization, maybe you want to volunteer, maybe you have somebody in your family or a friend that could utilize our services, you can simply go to our website, nehsa.org, or you can give us a call at the office, which is 603-763-9158.
If you would like to support their efforts financially or as a volunteer, do check them out. You won't regret it. I'd like to thank Heather for hosting us this week and next. Stop by and grab a bite and let them know how much you appreciate their efforts over the years here at Bubba's. Next week, we'll be back here on Newbury Harbor and meet Heather and hear of her future plans. We'll get a tour of Warner businesses. Hannah Flanders will remind you how convenient Sweet Feet Cafe is to skiers on their way to or from Mount Sunapee. And we'll close with Amanda Leslie at Hopkinton High School to hear how they prepare students for the future. Tune in to live basketball game of the week on TDS TV 13 and 1013, Comcast 8, Apple TV, Roku, and at ycnnow.com anytime. Our next Kearsarge game is girls hosting Newfound on Wednesday, February 5th at 6:23 p.m. All of our football and basketball games are available anytime on demand at ycnnow.com. Join us again next week at the same time for another round of your Who, What, Where, and When show at the Lake Sunapee region. I'm Abby Peel. Enjoy winter, everyone.
This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with roots going back much further as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. Main Street Bookends of Warner. For books, toys, games, cards, gifts, and a gallery of local art, Main Street bookends of Warner. The Innertown Record, your weekly hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge-Sunapee Sunshine region of New Hampshire. The Innertown Record.